Welcome to this video. Today we're going to be doing a stock analysis on Dwave Quantum. Now, for those who doesn't know, Dwave is a quantum computing company. Now, if you take a look at the technicals here, they're actually quite nice. We had a golden cross back in the 11th of February here, and it has been performing a bit up since. It has since then taken a bit of a tumble down. This is actually alright because it hasn't crossed yet. The 50-day is still above the 200. It is in a downwards trending channel, but it's not that bad. We have to wait and see once the market opens on Monday how it's going to be performing. If we look at it in a larger perspective, we can see that it is still quite a bit up from all the way back in 2024 when it had its big rally from, it was a penny stock then, as you can see. It was about 0.9, now it's at $5.48. Now, this is also why the technicals is a bit interesting here, because the amount of space that were generated between the 50-day and 200-day moving average on this extreme jump rally from the November 24 and to now, where it gained several thousand%. It's quite interesting. Also, if you look at the RSI down here, you can see how much it's flaking up and down. This is a very bad signal. This means that the volatility is quite bad, and that it's most likely also because there's going to be a lot of shorters in the market trying to short the stock. Now, we did of course see the positive RSI back here when it started really jumping up. As you can see here, it's overbought for quite some time. It hasn't really had any pitfalls down here, which means that it's not getting oversold at any one time. Almost we have this one down here, the start of January. That's where it took this big spike, as you can see here. There is even a hole in the graph, which is a very bad signal. This means that it was losing momentum, and there were probably quite a large sell order from the market before it even opened. Now, I think it's going to be quite interesting to see how this quantum computing is going to do in the future. Now, I like Dwave because they perform logistics using their quantum computing, which means that companies like Maersk, the shipping giant, MSC, the shipping giant, and other large production manufacturers can use the quantum computing to optimize the logistics and other producing factors. So it's very interesting at the moment. Now, if we look at the technicals, or firstly the financials here, they are quite shit, but that is of course because they are investing. So we don't expect them to make any money at all. But as you can see, the margins here also don't pay attention to that, because if they don't make money, we can't really use them for anything. So they're still heavily investing. And as you can see, the revenue is minus 22 million, or the net income last time in Q3 in 2024. This is of course bad, but then again, you need to have big investments in this kind of technological area before you can even make any money at all. Now, if we look at some of the other technicals, look at last year, it spiked incredibly high, but then of course 2023 it was quite bad, just popping up and down, not doing that well. But last year we had this big quantum computing rally, and one of the stocks I prefer is this quantum wave. It's very interesting. Now, if you look at the technicals, it says sell actually. I think that's because it has just been performing this high for quite some time. Even though there is a golden cross here, the signal still says sell, and of course that is because we have a bit of a downward momentum lately. As you can see, if I did the analysis when it was here, it would probably be a buy, but because we've had this trending downwards channel since we were at, what is that, 7.75, and now we're back in 5.40, which isn't that bad. It is actually a support level down here. You can see it has been trending around the $5 price tag for quite some time. So I think it's actually alright that it's trending down here, just to make sure that there is more stability in the stock and it's trading sideways, just so people can get the confidence back in it. Now, the analyst rating is a strong buy. As you can see, the forecasts here, we have 6 strong buys, which is actually crazy. We have someone that actually think it's going to fall down to 2.5 within a year, but it's still a strong buy. So the analysts is quite positive on this, even though, as you can see, again, they don't make any money whatsoever. So very interesting stock at the moment. I personally do own some of this because I think it's going to be a winner within the quantum computing community, because I just like the way the business model is. That was the analysis on Dwave quantum computing. Now, if you did like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.